Faker, congratulations winning the World Championship once
Is this
again.
live yet?
But it was the most hard-fought victory in all three of the titles. How much did it take out of you and out of the team, and how much experience to finally bring it home here tonight?
Did Faker speak English back then?
하지만 이번 결승전이 아무래도 지금까지 치렀던 결승전에서 가장 힘들었을 것 같은데 이번 결승전을 치르면서 어떻게 본인 자신과 팀원들이
How
같이
good was his English?
힘을 내면서
Because
결승전을
this
이겨냈는지
was
말씀해 주세요.
9 years ago.
이번에 진짜 너무 힘들어서 다들 좀 경기 중에도 힘들어하는 모습이 있었는데 좀 다들 잘 이겨낸 것 같아요. 그리고 이번 시리즈가 좀 제 롤 역사상 가장 힘든 경기였던 것 같아서 그래서 좀 다들 기뻐요.
He looks happy.
I think this
Well, I guess he
series
did
was
just
the
win
most
Worlds.
difficult series of my entire League of Legends career. Like we were really exhausted, and throughout the game, all my teammates were not in a very good state. But I'm really glad we were able to.
That jacket goes
Come
fucking
over.
hard.
Yeah, as you say, you had two great games and then the momentum seemed to change. Why do you think the momentum changed during Game 3, and how did you get it back in favor of your team?
이제 1, 2경기는 다
It does it? Yeah, of course, bro. He's just got a jacket on that says champ.
갑자기 경기의
Like,
흐름이
what the
바뀌었는데요.
fuck?
어떻게 하다 세 번째 경기에서 그 흐름이 바뀌었다가 다시 한번 그런 승리
Yo,
기회를
enhance thank to the
5경기에서
tier
가져올 수
3. You're
있었는지
fucking
말씀해 주세요.
crazy. I appreciate that.
저희가
Much love.
1, 2경기도 좀 그랬지만 3경기 때도 좀 실수가 많았고 또 그때 발언을 하기로 했었는데 그게 좀 저희가 다 같이 판단을 못해서 그런 결과가 나와서 뭐 근데 좀
He swapped
이제
to some
저희가
nice glasses, not gonna lie.
좀 집중력이 많이 좋다 보니까
I feel like the newer glasses are better.
때는 잘 나왔던 것 같아요.
So even though you made some small mistakes during game 1 and 2, I think
Chat,
our biggest
do you
mistake
know a
at
fun
game
fact?
3 was hitting the
I
bar.
had those
I think it was a
glasses
team
that he's
mistake,
wearing, and then I
but
swapped to these, and
by
so did
getting to
Faker.
Game 5, we were able to stay concentrated and like stay on our
That-
game. So I think that was how
that's a fact.
we were able to win the whole series.
I
Homa by
see
your
when
side
he did it.
and lift another trophy.
He swapped.
여기 이 스테이플
in
센터에서
2017
2013년도에
spring.
첫 월드컵 우승을
Oh
이뤘었는데요.
my
이
god.
장소에서 다시 한번 뱅이 선수와 이제 꼬마 김정현 코치님과 다시 한번
So these
선수컵을
glasses-
들어올 수 있는 이 소감이 어떠신지 말씀해 주세요.
Wait, these glasses are
진짜 3년 만에
cursed.
와보니까
2017
그때랑 거의 바뀐
Miss
것도
Worlds.
없고 그래서 많이 익숙한 기분이 들었고 또 그래서
No.
저희
2017
팀원들이랑
lose
같이
World Final.
우승하니까 뭔가 좀 되게
2018
이상한 느낌이 드는데 좀 표현하기가 어렵네요.
Miss World.
It's really hard to explain in words.
2019
when I first
lose
came to
World
Staples
Semis.
Center, even though it's been 3 years, it just felt really familiar and it felt really good.
Bro, that look.
But
This
having-
doesn't look
winning
like
this one
a
once again with my teammates, it's
SKT
just-
Faker
it's
2019
great experience. I
WC.
can't really express it
What
in
is
words.
this? That doesn't look like a T1 jersey.
The crowd can do it for you.
2020,
you said in a
damn,
recent
looking
piece with
good.
the Player
Yo,
Tribune
Noah,
how
thanks for the 5
you
gifted,
play when you're
appreciate it.
angry, and that is obviously
Didn't
very,
make
very
Worlds
good. Did
2020,
you have
right?
Similar emotions after Game 3 in this one?
2021, the start of the
플레이어
era.
트리뷴이라는 곳에서 인터뷰했을 때 본인이 화나면 더욱더 경기를 잘 넣는다라고 이제 언급하셨었는데
He just
첫 번째
looks like
경기 이후에
he,
다시 좀
like,
그런 분노 모드로 경기를 하셨는지
it
말씀해
looks
주세요.
like he, I'm not gonna lie, from this point on,
좀
it looks like he
일단
ages
경기가
backwards and
안
gets
풀리니까 좀
skinnier
화가 나긴 했지만
and like
뭘
healthier.
그래도 어쩌겠어요. 그냥 좀 5경기 때 그냥
Like he looks like he's getting younger
좀 마음에 가다듬고 잘할 수 있었던 것 같아요.
and healthier.
I
Like
did
what?
get kind of mad after game 3, but I mean I can't do much about
How
that.
broken is that?
But by
How
game
broken is he?
5,
What the fuck?
I think it was most
Is there anything that you want to say to these fans here and the SKT fans around the world?
Chad, he's gonna speak to you right now.
뭐 오늘 응원을 많이 해주셔서
He
정말로
was a lot less
감사하고,
PR trained back then.
너무 많이 응원은
Bro,
하지
you
마세요.
shut the fuck
다음에
up.
또 올 거니까.
thanks for cheering us, but don't cheer us too hard because we're gonna come back anyway.
Oh,
Hey, back, yo, this was back when Faker was a little bit of a shit talker.
there we go, and we'll be looking forward to it. We'll also be hearing from some other members of SKT later, but first, you can lift a cup, you can do a victory lap.
Next year, aware. The all LCK first pro team. Oh. Now LCK first all pro teams with the whole team being first doesn't age well. This could age terribly. All LCK second pro team. Doran owner BDD Viper Carrier. All LCK third pro team. Zeus Peanut Faker Guma Delight. I think this checks out because I think BDD was the second best performing mid of the split. He just was. Faker Summer was a little bit down. Zek has been on a very big downhill, IMO, and BDD has just been really good. Like, I think this is so deserved for BDD. So deserved. Viper had a very strong showing against all of the teams that weren't... like, maybe I can just bring up his profile. Every time... I'm just gonna show his scores, because it's probably easiest, because as far as I remember. Every time he plays against anyone that's Nongshim or KT, he's fucking owning. But when he plays against T1 Genjis, so like you can see the start of the split. Nongshim HLE, 11 kills, 14 kills. T1, 0-4-4-4. You know, not much you can do. HLE versus Nongshim, 11-4. KT, fucking smurfing, 8 kills, 12 kills, you know. I call it like Viper insurance, you know. Viper will make sure you're at least 3rd place. But from that point onwards, when you play against the T1s and the Genjis, if you don't give him the right things, there's not much he can do. He can snowball the game for you. I definitely think Viper was a fucking solid player this split, though. He had some happy little accents, I think, in their T1 series. This one here, another game. But this game, for me, will just stick in my head for a while for regular season bangers, for 80 carries. This was just amazing to watch. The fact that he almost pulled it off is ridiculous. This was so fucking hilarious to me. So yeah, I think Viper Life Insurance will get you to 3rd, but from that point onwards, you gotta just stop inting him. Because a lot of times he was getting targeted. I think this is a pretty solid list. This is a pretty solid list. Yeah, I would say Doran, Owner, Carrier, 100% right behind Genji. If not, I would imagine that a couple of those players can contest 1st place. I think BD's been amazing. Viper's been amazing. And Faker's had a little slump. Not that big of a deal. Like, I'll show you Faker, my opinion of Faker. Faker, to me, I think he got into this period after EWC or MSI, I don't know where it was here. After this period where he's playing like Hui and Corki and Victor, he eventually joined the LCK this split and was like, I am going to play... Maybe I move my camera. I am going to play roaming mids, Annie, Orianna, or Azir, and that's it. And that was kind of the meta, but Faker would just 1-2 Ryze every game, and then Ryze got banned against him. And then he would just 1-2 Galio, and Galio's banned. And then he would first pick Talia, and these are all the roaming mids. And if they take away Talia from him, I imagine these games, then he will just play Orianna, or Talia, or whatever the fuck he plays against, Talia or Annie or Ryze. Yeah, he'll just play Orianna after he loses them. So he got into this period of like, I'm just going to roam and play the map, and it worked, but I think the thing that I realized started getting worse when he did that was his lane phase just got worse. Like, his lane phase against Nongshim was horrible. When he laned against Calyx, when was it? I don't know when it was. Was it Nongshim? Maybe it was his Ryze game. He just like died to Calyx randomly. And then he goes into the next series against BDD and he like can't lane against BDD. So like he had this period here especially where I think his lane phase was rough. So yeah. Look at his Galio win rate. 50% win rate on Galio Faker. Was! 83% in summer though. 83% in summer though. Also, I think this series, Faker's champ pool got kind of cooked, didn't it? I remember. Like, game 1, Aurora was out and Orianna was out. Fair enough. Game 2, Talia, Azir are banned and he plays Ryze versus Galio. Okay, now go game 3. Now, Azir and Talia are banned again, but Ryze is out, Galio's out, Orianna's out, Aurora's out. And Annie was picked 1-2, I think. He has to play Victor, you know? Like, there's not much left to do. He just has to pick Victor and sit there. Which is not what Faker wants to do, and I don't think T1 wants to do. It just do be like that. Listen, I have a couple takes of this list. I think this one is quite fair in terms of distribution, okay? I think there are a few steals. IMO. There are a few steals. Like, I think Nako 2 euros is a fucking banger. That goes hard. I think Jackie's 3 euros goes kind of hard. Sheo being 5 is actually fair enough, you know. I also think Linsas being 2 euros is pretty solid. Noah being 2 euros is pretty solid. I kind of think there's a couple steals. So for that reason, I would definitely start with Nako, because that's a steal. Wait, how do I make this work? Nako. All right, $13. I would take Noah. I think Noah. Actually, would I take Noah? Let's see. Let me cook. From these junglers, Sheo, Isma, Bukara, Linsas, Skins, I think Linsas at €2 is great. Sheo is 5. It's not worth. If Sheo was 3, I would take him instantly. So I take Linsas. I think he's a good player. He's a good player. So I got 11 left. Just take Kana and let him 1v5. That's LEC. Okay. 11 left. I think out of these ADs, it's either Upset or Noah. And from the supports, there's Mickey or Alvaro. I need high budget for bot lane. What happens if I go Jackies? Then I have $8 left and I have Upset Alvaro. I'm not going Camilo or Abedage. If I go Vladdy, I have $7 left. And I have like Upset Paris or like Ice Alvaro. I'll go Jackies. Jackies, Upset Alvaro. It just gotta be like that. It just gotta be like that. Or I could do Noah Mickey. But I think both are good. Both are good. Wait, Noah Mickey is fucking cheap actually. Wait, I could do Vladdy Noah Mickey actually, couldn't I? 2, 4, 8. Yeah, I could do Noah Mickey. Ooh, okay, done. Done. Chat, for those of you who were not here, I have an announcement to make. I, Mark, Sally, Lemon, I beat Path of Pain last night. The VOD is there.
오늘 뭐예요?
I completed it.
아직도 안 알려주세요. 이제 알려주세요.
사실 2주가 벌써 흘렀어요, 그죠?
네.
지금 시점에 과제 검사를 먼저 한번 해보겠습니다. 아, 과제.
아.
그렇네.
아직 그래도 2주가 꽉 차서 지난 건 아니잖아요.
Stop laughing. Stop laughing at me.
중간에 펑크 어쩔 수가 없었어요, 오늘.
그거 제가 봤었을 때 다 채운 것 같긴 했는데
I was hard, but I did it.
저번 주 이제 실패한.
아, 네.
근데 그래도 이번 주는 지금 성공을 하고 있어서
네.
우리가 약속했던 대로 이제 핑핑이 그 핑크 에디션
네.
그거를 이제 오늘 주는 거 아니에요 오늘? 그걸 이제 준다고 해가지고 나도
Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god, look at that. Juggle King.
열심히 했더니. 와, 로스텍 고맙습니다. 와,
아니 이러면 장비가 저보다 비싸요.
짜자잔.
Damn.
아 이쁘다.
Damn.
이거는 키보드고요. 이게 진짜
Did I almost die to these things? Yes, I did.
헤드셋.
이거 헤드셋. 열심히 한 보람 있네요, 선생님.
저는 근데 안 줘요.
고맙습니다, 로스텍.
Boom.
근데 이거 유나라는 근데 왜 한 갑자기
아, 유나라를
My Hollow Knight.
경기를 보면서